Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you all already in here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Julie. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Stacy. Hey, Miss Barbara. I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, man. What a day. I see you guys are already talking about it, but yeah, Iggy was out there for the christening of the Disney Wish today. Disney Cruise Line's newest ship. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it out. Today is Jonathan's birthday, so I hate that bad weather kind of pushed our resort tour all the way out an extra day, but it seemed it was necessary. It looked like it was going to be pretty bad, and then all of a sudden it just decided to go completely past us. Hi, Alicia. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Jason. So yeah, it's been quite the day. It's very, very interesting. Hi, Miss Robin. But welcome out to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, the resort that started it all for me, guys. This is amazing. Hi, Audrey. Yes, thank you guys so much. Yes, it's Jonathan's birthday today. He's an old man. He's catching up to me now. There's like 90 something days that kind of separate us, so it is what it is. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. So unfortunately, I don't have him out with me today, but I'm really excited to take you through this resort, take you on a tour. I just got parked here, and it's an amazing grounds here. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, thank you. I will definitely tell him to go back and rewatch the stream, because I know he will tell me to tell everybody in advance. Thank you for being out here. So this is the Gran Destino Tower. This is the newest addition to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. It holds approximately like 545-ish rooms, I think, if I'm remembering right off the top of my head. Let me clean my lens, though. I'm realizing I may have smudged that. That or it's the light one. So yeah, hey Ben, how are you? So this Gran Destino Tower was not here until about 3 years ago. This is the newest addition. So it's beautiful. This is now your bus stop from the tower. So if you're looking to get picked up for your airport transportation, either on Mears Connect or the Sunshine Flyer or any kind of other shuttle bus service, then this is where you're going to meet them. We've got a lobby and check-in area, but over on the opposite side, and you'll see that once I get closer on up, is actually where you catch the Disney complimentary shuttles out to the parks and out to the water parks and Disney Springs. Hi, everybody. Yes, guys, as you're coming on in, if you don't mind to give me that big old thumbs up, let me know in the comments here if you've ever had a chance to stay here. If it's ever kind of been on your list of things to kind of watch for, or if it's something that maybe you're considering in staying here. All right, so Coronado Springs proper, which is going to be over here on the opposite side of me, opened up in August of 1997. This whole section over here, and we'll get more into that, has approximately just a little over 1,900 rooms. And there are a couple different suites, but they've got different, what they call villages in there as well. So there is a 15-acre lake called Lago del Rado. It kind of separates the whole inner workings there of this resort. It's gorgeous. So I really was excited to get out and be able to show you this property because it's so spacious, but it screams lap of luxury on a moderate budget, you guys. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, 545 rooms. The tower here, I believe, is about 15 stories high, and at the very top is an exclusive club level lounge and restaurant as well. The tapas. Currently feels like 91, or is 91, but feels like 100. Yes. Yeah, hi everybody. If you're just joining in, hello. We are out touring Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. So this is what used to be the check-in lobby area of Coronado Springs, this little blue overhang. They used to have a different color scheme. It was very, very bright, very vibrant colors here. Now they've kind of toned it down to some more neutral tones, and it has more of like a southwestern feel to the whole resort. But as you can see, it's kind of a nice little walkway here that you walk up to each of the bus stops. but it's not terribly out of the way, and at least it's covered. So if you have, you know, bad weather, it's raining or whatnot, you got lots of coverage here. Whew. Look how beautiful this porte cochere is. Very pretty. It's very pretty, very decorative, very massive. But I want to show you guys my favorite feature of this resort. Are you ready? Are you ready? Bam! This resort is all about first impressions, and I have to tell you guys, it's got it at every turn. Look at these lamps. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that, Barbara. Send me a hot dog, making sure I'm fed, right? It is hot. Oh, Stacy said I've never stayed here, but I've walked through it. It is beautiful. Yes. Awesome, Julie. It is, Ben. It is gorgeous. And the smell here at this resort is just so inviting. So inviting. But like I said, first impressions, this resort has it down to a T. You can see that beautiful lake right here at the back side of these windows. It kind of mimics the same window scheme as like Animal Kingdom Lodge, with their huge, ginormous, almost floor-to-ceiling open window area. But you've also got a second lounge down here. So it's just a nice little hangout lounge section. Check out this chandelier. It gives me all the Four Seasons vibes. And guys, this is just a moderate resort. It's not even a deluxe resort. Look how massive it is. We were lucky enough to stay here the very first weekend that the Gran Destino Tower opened, and we didn't want to leave. We lost Natalie's blanket. She was that little. But we didn't want to leave. Oh, Alicia said it's so pretty. Yes, it is a beautiful resort. Some serious money. Well, actually, Ben, it's not so bad. So Disney has their resorts classified in 3 different levels. If you're looking at entry-level, budget-friendly options, value is really the way to go. If you're thinking in terms of, I'm really trying to watch my budget and make sure that it's stretched as well as I can, and yet have a few extra amenities, the moderate level is probably for you then. Sometimes the moderates tend to hold a little bit more people to the rooms versus the value resorts. And then of course your deluxe resorts are going to be your top tier there. It's a gorgeous resort. Audrey, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, thanks for being, oh, I love it. Thank you. So here is the kids seating area. This resort doubles as a convention center. So not only you're going to see a lot of like lounge areas, bar areas, kind of seating places, but they're going to make sure that they've got plugs at every turn. So you got these US outlets, and then you got regular USB plugs on each side at each of these tables intermittently. So they really do a great job at recognizing those that are looking for business, and I think that's even a Wi-Fi connection right there. But they really do a great job at focusing and tailoring to those that are looking to stay connected while on their stay or vacation or whatever it be, because they do recognize that a lot of folks and businesses book this particular resort to make sure that they can hold their conferences here. Oh, thank you so much, Audrey. Okay, so as I mentioned, it is a rather large resort. The Kronos Club is your club level lounge, but Tapas is the restaurant that's at the very top floor. These are just different kinds of things that are going on around the resort. You've got marina rentals. There is a fitness center because this is a moderate resort, but it acts like a deluxe resort feel, right? There's a nature walk, which you can actually pick up a different little exploration guide for. We'll have to do that sometime. The same explorer's campfire there by the poolside, and then they're doing bedtime stories here too. They're also running the scavenger hunt and have a couple of movies under the stars. But something specific to this kind of theming is they've got the Spanish mosaic art. I think we were at Disney's Contemporary Resort, and they were doing like painting, but painting experience. Here you go. So they've got a painting here, but then they've also got the Spanish mosaic art because it's got more of a Western theme to this one. Ooh, and a Sangria University. That one sounds good. Toledo. I kept saying tapas. I'm sorry. Toledo. Tapas, steak, and seafood. They've got the Barcelona Lounge, which is going to be downstairs. The Dahlia Lounge is going to be the 16th floor. And then over there, El Centro, which will pass, and Lago Dorado. They've got the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, the Rick's Cafe, the Laguna Bar. And then Rick's has a sports bar and grill, which I'll point out the differences there. El Mercado de Coronado, which is now what was formerly known as the Pepper Market Grill, may it rest in peace, Maya Grill, and Siesta's Cantina. But you can see this is a huge resort. So right here is the main check-in, right here for the Gran Destino. That's where we're at. But these are all the buildings, you guys. So as you can imagine, this is going to operate similar to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort or Saratoga Springs, or even Port Orleans resorts, where you have an internal shuttle that's going to have different stops around the resort for you all. Hey Becky, how are you? So if you're not looking to run from the cabanas all the way over here to get to the tram stop, you can take the internal shuttle all the way back around to the Gran Destino Tower to catch the buses there. Lago Dorado is right here. This is that 15-acre lake. Goodness, the word was escaping me. And the dig site is what they call their main pool. It is fantastic. I can't wait to get over there and show it to you. If you're looking for the convention centers, though, that's going to be over here, right off from the Maya Grill, right by the casitas. But it's going to be in this like main section of what used to be El Centro in the main building. But I'll point those out whenever we get there. Okay, so this is going to be your main check-in, your concierge. If you missed the online check-in, you have things to talk about with the front desk. This is going to be your front desk area. Oh, here's another really nice map, kind of laid out here with all of the different shuttle stops. So it's sectioned off here into different villages. You've got the cabanas, the ranchos, and the casitas. Casitas are typically what, or at least they used to be called, the preferred rooms, because they do house the king and junior suites and the executive suites here. So, and a lot of people will book them because they're right here next to the convention center. So know when you're booking and you're booking the casitas or you're booking those suites that you're actually booking a preferred room. So there's going to be an upcharge to the casitas because of their proximity to the main buildings versus booking something in ranchos or cabanas. So bear that in mind too, right? Okay, so, they've cleared out a lot of the seating here. They used to have some seating. I think they've got a TV on the opposite side here. This is also going to be where you can purchase tickets, or if you're looking to talk to them about dining or anything, you can go that direction. You've got some extra seating right over here. One last thing I wanted to point out before we go downstairs, though, is the elevator situation. You guys, this has got to be the best elevators on property, like hands down. We loved their elevator system when we were here. Oh, see, I told you, no lack of USBs or ports because they got them all built into the recliners over here. Can you see right there in the armrests? They've got regular outlets and then they've got USB outlets. Yeah, they're gonna make sure that you stay as connected as possible in this place. Ah, this place is gorgeous. So most of these floors are going to be specific for just rooms. Toledo Restaurant, the Dahlia Lounge, we might be able to go up there just to kind of look at it, but it may not be very time conducive for us. The Kronos Club is going to be only accessible to those that are staying club level, so all of these floors are simply going to be rooms, and then your laundry is found on the 3rd floor. So we're going to go down here to the lower level and go to see the Barcelona Lounge. You can see the fitness center and everything. Oh, no, that's this level. I think that's around the corner. But look at these elevators right here. So when you press the button on the screen, let me go this way. So when you press the button on the screen, let's say we wanted to go up to the 16th floor, it's going to tell you which way to walk and which elevator to look for. So you're looking for D, right? So there it is. D it is. How cool is that? How cool is that? Ah, A it is. So we're going down the lower level. Oh my goodness. Check out the details here, guys. So they've disabled any of the buttons on the internal because you've already selected where you're heading. How neat is that? His birthday. It's today, Becky. It's today, and he's had quite a... She's sending us cake. Oh man, check out the carpet. It's got those earthy, sandy tones to it. Those ornate lamps, light fixtures. The mirrors. Oh my goodness, you guys. I fell in love with Coronado Springs well before they included the Gran Destino Tower. It's just gorgeous. Oh, there it is. There's one of the lounges. Oh, that's the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, so we'll go out that way. This is what the Dahlia Lounge looks like upstairs. Barcelona Lounge is where we're headed. Siesta's Cantina is your pool bar. And then you've also got the Laguna Bar. And that used to be out by the marina, out by the old El Centro area, but I'll take you by there so you can see it's different. It looks like it should be a pool bar, but it's not by the pool. Panchito's Gifts and Sundries is gonna be over on this side where old El Centro used to be. That's gonna be your gift shop. The Lost City of Cibola pool is right there at the dig site. The Casitas Village also has a smaller quiet pool. Ranchos also has its own separate pool, and so does Cabanas. So if you don't feel like going all the way out to the dig site, no worries, you don't have to. We can't get into La Vida Health Club, but know that that's kind of what it looks like. And then they're going through the different kinds of activities here for the resort. So yeah, pretty neat. We love Coronado Springs. In fact, my youngest brother proposed to his now wife here at Coronado Springs. So it was pretty cool. I like how moderate resorts have that touch of Disney, but not in your face characters. Stacy, that's exactly what Jonathan said. He said, you know, I get that in the parks. I get that when I'm out and about. I don't necessarily need it when I'm going to sleep. And if that's what you're looking for, you want the Disney feel, you want the Disney service, but you don't necessarily need Disney in your face the entire time, the moderates are an amazing fit and still trying to be conscious of the budget. Ah, this place is gorgeous. Audrey said, we can't wait to get back there. This time we're staying at Port Orleans Riverside. Another really cool one. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes and the cake. Thanks, Barbara. Becky, your mom's birthday is July 27th. That's awesome. Yep, there are hidden Mickeys around here everywhere. So they've got a few grab and go options here in the freezers. I like how they've got the screen set up for all of the different menus. But if you're looking for some novelty, cocktails, drinks, whatever it be, you can get all that right here. It's a superb level. They also have restrooms right over here on this side, in case you were wondering where those were. But check out this view. Lago Dorado is amazing. And a not so hidden Mickey. You got Mickey right over there, along with Walt. Kind of made into the artwork here, made to fit. This resort is extremely tech savvy. I would almost liken it to the Aventura Resort at Universal Studios, at Universal Orlando Resort. So we'll definitely get into there. But if you like those more home touches, like more turnkey style type stuff, look at this wooden table. Like it's just gorgeous. It's so in touch with like the southwestern Tex-Mex feel. Like it's just amazing, right? He's front and center. So that's where we were. That's where we came in. Fitness center is going to be over here to the left. So know that. They do have a boardroom here. It's a little bit smaller than the convention center rooms, but that's going to be down this way in case you were invited here. Now, fun fact, probably kind of worked out that we weren't here yesterday because there were a lot of folks out here that got to stay the night at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort before going on to the Wish ceremony today. So it may have worked out for the better, you know. So that's pretty much it for the Gran Destino Tower in and of itself. So we're gonna go head outside at this point. Oh yeah, they got a few more meeting rooms over this way. But they do have a covered walkway now that connects not only the Gran Destino Tower, but to the other buildings for El Centro and going on to the casitas and ranchos and all that good kind of stuff. So we're gonna pass right through here. I love how convenient this resort is. It was like Riviera before Riviera was a thing, right? Oh, that's cool, Becky. Guys, check out this view. It's gorgeous. So if you're wondering, the best way, more direct way to get to the pool is going to be straight back through that bridge right over that way. Now, this is a resort that is controlled by, well, you know, we'll just go out here and then we'll round back around. We'll go counterclockwise. So this resort's pool is one that you do need to scan in your magic band to be able to get in. This is the Three Bridges Bar and Grill right over this way. The dig site pool is down this way, which is going to be your main feature pool. And right here is the back side of the Gran Destino. And this all lights up purple at night. It's gorgeous. I know I keep repeating that, but man, it's one that really has our interest here. But they do weddings right out through here on the lawn. This is also the same place they do the movies, under the stars. So they'll set up the big old inflatable screen right here. This is really more turf and not necessarily like true grass, but I've seen them put flower petals and set up different kinds of seatings for a wedding. It's fancy. We love it though. And right out there is the Toledo Tapas restaurant. I know, Cindy's like, you talked me into it, friend. Listen, this resort just speaks for itself. Got a couple of recreations out here. And oh, right here is the campfire. So if you were wondering where you go for all of that, right back here past the chess board is the campfire there. I may not visit all of the buildings. They're all going to be very similarly themed in as far as like the different kinds of like rock formations and the settings of everything. Just know that each of those villages is going to have kind of a cluster of buildings. As you can see, they're not terribly high other than the tower here at the very front, which we kind of wish that they would pull it into Disney Vacation Club, but I can understand why they won't. But yes, Toledo's is at the very top of the Gran Destino Tower, Nicole, right up here, right there. And they've also got the Dahlia Lounge, which is kind of connected, kind of like Topolino's. Like I said, this was like the trial Riviera before Riviera was a thing. But I think they really, they did such a superb job here. They were like, let's just copy it and do it in Italian this time for Riviera. Each of these sections though is gonna have its own like beachy theme. So because this is the cabanas, they have a beachy vibe right here. This is also kind of your running track in this inner circle around the lake. So I believe New Balance kind of sponsors that running track there. Oh, you made reservations for there? Oh, Nicole, celebrate. Is that when you're moving to? Oh, what a place to celebrate. I am so excited for you. As you can see, they've got hammocks, but a new change that they did have to make was they did put up the fencing there around the lake, but it's still a wonderful place just to kind of go out, take an e-reader, take a book, sit out, relax, do nothing, take nothing, just take a nap in the hammocks, right? It's a gorgeous place. But we're gonna go walk straight through here towards the pool. Each of those buildings, as you can see, are only 2 stories high. So while you're getting a little bit of a view, you're not obstructing somebody else's view, which is super nice. But Coronado Springs is probably closest to the Animal Kingdom park. So you're not really gonna have a chance to see fireworks. You might hear them, but it would be very hard to see even Epcot fireworks here. So know that it is kind of a little off the beaten path. It's a little tucked away, but such a gem. Right, Natalie? It is beautiful. Oh, I love this place. I love it so much. So much. I really wish they would make it Disney Vacation Club. When we're staying cash and we're not staying on points, this is where we stay. And this whole building right here is what used to be just the very beginning of Coronado Springs, right straight through here. So this building with the round top is where you would be welcomed in. That was El Centro. It's kind of the heartbeat of everything where you checked in. And then right beyond that, in those glass buildings right over this way, that was what they called the Pepper Market Grill at the time. They've changed that since the reimagining of everything to El Mercado de Coronado. So. Hey Kathy, how are you? It's a little windy for sure. Oh, man, I could sit and listen to that forever, but check out that view. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Oh, man, the tower rooms were not so bad, you guys. I even got a standard room, like we didn't even have like a lake view, and we just got a view of the parking lot, but it was so high up you could see other parks from there. But know that if you're in one of these, you're probably not going to be able to see any of the parks or see any of the fireworks. So know that that's probably a thing. But there's a lot of people that book these rooms, you guys. So, and they know what they want. So it is a resort that tends to book rather quickly. Yes, Natalie, that would be amazing. Once we get done with the Walt Disney World resorts, we're certainly going to pick up the Universal resorts. Each of the villages is also going to have their own bus stop. So you can see its little sign there. It says the bus stop there. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry to hear that. But you're going to have 8A, 8B, 8C. Each of the buildings are going to be labeled. When you come in and check in, they're going to tell you there, especially if you're not familiar with where the buildings are in their numbering. So just let them know. You can also kind of type in on your room, on the My Disney Experience, and it'll take you to whichever building it is that you need to be in. Yes, looking at how this is laid out, I feel like this is what they're going for with the new Poly building. Lindsay, I present to you the new Disney Vacation Club Tower edition of Polynesian Village Resort. That is almost identical. It's almost the exact same spacing that they were needing, so now you can see why they had to take out Spirit of Aloha dinner show. But yeah, it's almost identical to what I feel like I've seen of the artist renderings for the Polynesian. I'll see what I can do to get in here. But right here is the dig site. So it makes up the children's pool. The Jaguar slide is probably the coolest thing in the whole wide world because it's literally like you're sliding through Mayan ruins. Then you've also got the Explorers Playground, which is kind of like temple ruins that are like on the ground. The Iguana Arcade, Siestas is going to be your pool bar there. Then they've also got a ball court and a spa, which is going to be your hot tub there. Yeah, Lost City of Cibola. And they do have like a little splash pad for the kids too, so know that if you have little ones and they can only go in like 1 feet of water. Oh, looks like they're doing some pool games. They have that right over here next to the spas as well. Oh, lots of good memories here by the campfire. I've got plenty of pictures of our kids by the campfire here. But right over, let's see if I can get around here. Maybe not so easily, but they've got a small little like 1 foot pool here. You can see the exit of the Jaguar slide right through here on this side. How cool is that? But you have to enter on the side and you can see them kind of like stationed up right up here. And that's going to be their line for the pool. Hey Karen, happy Wednesday. Do not try and climb the building here in the center. There's been plenty of people try and successfully get through that. Just know that's a big no. They do have signs there that say do not climb. But that slide is probably one of my favorites here on property. We love this pool. Love it. Look at that bird up there. It's just chilling. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take you by Siestas and the Iguana Arcade, and then I want to show you all the activities back through here. Because a lot of people come through here and they say, oh, it's just the pool. But it's so much more than just the pool. It's the whole dig site here. Alright, hot tubs are going to be out this way though. So you got kiddie pool on the opposite side, hot tubs that way. Pool restrooms are over on this side. But then you've also got the Siestas Cantina. Hi Vicky, how are you? Oh, this pool is fantastic. Fantastic.
Awesome job.
Look how massive it is too. They got a little water spout action there. You can still see it from the tower.
After you shoot, you're gonna grab your...
We love it. We love the dig site. It's amazing. Alright, just a walk-up pool bar. They do have a couple of different kinds of entrees or appetizers that you can order. So if you're looking for things like a salad or chicken tenders or something, know that they've got a small window for that, so you don't have to walk all the way back to El Centro and order there from the El Mercado. We've got the Iguana Arcade restrooms. They've got a couple of ping pong tables. Ooh, the misting fans are new. But check out this playground, you guys. It gives me all the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids vibes. It's also got kind of the squishy bottoms here, so you don't have to worry about anybody like falling and really hurt on concrete. They've got a nice little iguana slide right here. Got all these like ruins. Ooh, there goes my hair. It's gonna get crazy now. But this is probably the biggest playground on Walt Disney World property. Look at that spider up there. It's all colorful and everything. I'm like bouncing as a step. They've got a smaller playground over here for your little ones, but check this guy out. This is an amazing playground. It really, really is. And it's all been here for eons. Well, I'll take that back. The ones at the Art of Animation is pretty cool too, with like the elephant graveyard by the Lion King section. It's probably another one of my favorite playground areas. All right, Misting fan. Woo. So even though they do have the Iguana Arcade, it's not terribly big. Oh, they do have arcade tournaments here. We'll pop in here just to say hi. But because it's such a big resort, they don't have a whole lot going on. Just enough to kind of keep you occupied, right? Little guy was having fun, wasn't he? Yep. Right? You could literally stay at this resort and not do a thing. This is one of those that I would totally staycation at, similar to the Animal Kingdom Lodge resort. Absolutely. And right over here is the volleyball courts. So you can play beach volleyball till your heart's content over here. They've even got the ball out there. Lots of sand. Oh, man. Okay, so it's almost like the Mayan ball game where you had to get it through the hoop, right? What's that? Road to El Dorado? I think it's the DreamWorks video, but, you know, same principle, right? Oh, man, this is a gorgeous resort. All right, let's keep on trekking on. So you've seen the dig site. You've seen the Gran Destino Tower. You've seen a little bit of the cabanas. But now, I think we need to go back around here and see the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. I'm going to point out the ranchos to you. They're going to be out back past us this way, just to show you kind of what the distance is getting to them. Is it a lot more expensive than the value resorts? So this is a moderate resort. It's going to definitely be your next step up in tiers. So you go value, moderate, and then deluxe on the resort tiers. I won't say it's a huge jump, but I will say that these rooms, since the Skyliner has been built, aren't as in demand for the moderates as much as the Caribbean beach rooms, because they connect to the Skyliner. So a lot of people like put Caribbean Beach kind of to the wayside because they had such a massive resort and not a very efficient way to get around. So a lot of people would book these rooms. But now that the Skyliner is connected to the Caribbean Beach Resort, they tend to book those more than they will here. So I think that these have really become more discounted in the past couple years, or more budget friendly, if you will. Yeah, I love it here though. It's amazing. First time we stayed here, we got put in the ranchos, and then we got put in the cabanas, and then we got put in the casitas. So we literally stayed everywhere. And then we stayed in the tower. It's opening weekend. Does this resort have any other way to get to the parks? Just buses? Yes, just buses, because it's so far out by the Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort and Park. There's no connecting waterway, so you don't have a waterway, and no Skyliner here. So that's why they kind of adjust the pricing on the rooms here versus like Caribbean Beach or Port Orleans. But it is a wonderful resort for sure. Audrey said we stayed at Caribbean Beach Resort last October and we really liked it. Yes. Did you guys hear that they're taking pirate rooms out of the Caribbean Beach Resort? They were like the closest to the Skyliner. My kids loved them, and we never had a chance to stay there, but now they're taking them out. It really stinks. Yeah, it is what it is. Maybe they're going to do something really, really cool with it. I hope. At least that's my hope. Let me turn this around for you. So this is going to be pretty typical of each of the clusters of the villas. This one's a 3-story here. Cabanas was 2-story. These are 3 over here in Ranchos. But yeah, just a nice, real clean, relaxing vibe here. Got the cactus or cacti growing. Got all the palms, all the desert-like plants. kind of trying to mimic that southwestern vibe. If you've ever wandered through Adventureland, but closer to the Frontierland side by like Pecos Bills, yep, it's totally a vibe, right? I love this resort. Can you tell? They make for some really cool photo ops too. Look at all the aloe plants there. This is awesome. We love the ranchos. A lot of people don't like them because they're so far out of the way. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But you can see they go all the way back there. And don't worry about parking at the front. Once you get parked and you get settled in, you know where your room is. They got plenty of parking out here. I'm gonna walk out here to the side so you can see where the bus stop is too. Let's see here. Okay, so just right there, you can probably see the bus. That's the bus stop. So you can wait there for the internal shuttle to come around and pick you up. Pretty cool, huh? So you can take the internal shuttle as opposed to walking to the front, but you will only be able to catch the buses to the parks, the water parks in Disney Springs by being at the front. So I do want to make that distinction for you. So don't think that you can come over here to the Ranchos or the Cabanas or the Casitas bus stop and take the bus directly onto the park, because their main distance to go around is to go around the whole perimeter of the property and get you back to the very front. So you'll hop out of that bus and then go on to the park buses. You'll kind of transfer, kind of like the transportation and ticket center with the monorails. How you kind of have to hop off the Epcot monorail to get onto the Magic Kingdom monorail. Kind of the same principle. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, give us a big old thumbs up from wherever you're watching from. We are touring the Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, which is probably my absolute all-time favorite resort. And I know that sounds crazy, considering we've stayed at lots of the Walt Disney World resorts, but just something about this one. It's the way it smells, it's the way it feels, it's the way it's decorated. I don't know, like everybody just has their own favorite. This just happens to be ours, right? So I'm really glad you could join us. Make sure you've hit that big old thumbs up button. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Having stayed here a couple of times, I have stayed in the Gran Destino Tower portion. I've also stayed in each of the different villages. So it's definitely one that we like to call home pretty frequently. Seen lots of changes across the years. The Pepper Market now is called the El Mercado de Coronado. And we've also got the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. And when we started staying here, the Gran Destino Tower was not here. So yeah, it's underwent a lot of functional and decorative changes over the years, but still has the same class. I wouldn't change it. Still good options, still good upgrades. Oh, thank you, Barbara. So Barbara has put in the chat for you guys, and it's also there in the description. If you'd like to drop us a postcard, drop us a line, send us something in the mail you think is pretty cool, you just want to show us, send it on to our P.O. box. It's right there in the chat. And Audrey, I'm leaving straight from here to go to the P.O. box to go and pick that up, friend. So I believe it's in. So I need to make sure I make time to get over there. We also have a link tree that Barbara has posted as well. Again, it's also in the description underneath this. It'll take you into our link tree that will link you out to all of our social channels. So make sure that you're like, subscribe, followed, thumbs up, whatever it is on each of those channels so you don't miss a beat of any of our adventures. I'm going to turn this camera around because you're not going to want to miss this view. I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Right there. Three Bridges Bar and Grill. Got the Gran Destino right outside at the back there. It got there Saturday. Okay, I'm certainly going right after this. I'm telling you guys, ample seating, parking lot. You're not going to go wrong here. It's a gorgeous place to come. This resort also doubles as a convention center, if you may have missed that earlier. So a lot of businesses will book them for their conventions, whether those be local or out of town. Lots of like national conventions. My realty companies have also kind of had conventions here too through the years. So know that whenever you do book those, they tend to kind of aim for the casitas rooms, which are right here, kind of starting right here and going forward. They're going to be your preferred section to the resort if you're not staying in the Gran Destino Tower. So know that these buildings are going to typically have a little bit more of an upcharge because they're closer to the convention center, closer to the food, and closest to the bus stops. So know that whenever you're looking to book those online, unless you're booking with a travel agent and discussing all those different options, that's going to be why the difference in the upcharge for those preferred rooms versus maybe the ranchos or the cabanas. Ah, that breeze feels so good. All right, so this is going to say Villa del Lago. However, it's also going to be doubled as the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. Okay, so you can book that as a dining experience on the My Disney Experience app. Actually, Jonathan and I need to come out here one day. But we need to come out here, hang out, do some apps and dinner with you guys. And they call it Three Bridges because you've got three connecting bridges. You got this bridge, you got this one over here to the right, and this one over here to the left. So that takes you all the way out to the main pool, main feature pool, the dig site. Cabanas and Ranchos also has their own smaller pool area. So does Casitas. I'm going to take you back to the Casitas here in just a little bit because I want you to see what those buildings look like, because they're not similar to like the Casitas, I'm sorry, the Cabanas and the Ranchos section. They're a little bit more bougie. But this, we've been here, we've been staying here since before all this was built. This is gorgeous. Hey, Bubba Mary Popper. That's awesome. Thank you. Go when it's cooler. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate it. It is a pretty big resort, that's for sure. Yes, thank you, Barbara. It is my husband's birthday. It's Jonathan's birthday, so I will definitely pass along all your well wishes to him. Absolutely. Now that covered walkway right over here. Hey, Teresa, how are you? This covered walkway right here is going to connect some of the Casitas buildings over to what's called the Maya Grill, which is going to be that section of the building right there. Hey, Joshua, how are you, friend? All right, there's Villa del Lago. Look how cool that is. You see the hidden Mickey right here in the little wine glass? I don't know if you can see it if I'm trying to point it out. But do you see the lemon circles there making the Mickey head on the sangria? Let's go check out their menu. I think the last time we did oh no, they don't have their menu out. I think the last time we did a resort tour out here, they didn't have this open, so I'm glad to see it open. You see the Laguna bar right there out in front of me, so it's more of like a marina type bar. It's not necessarily a pool bar. And that's going to be siestas out by your main pool from before. I'll go this way and then back around because I want to show you a little bit of the Casitas building. Has anybody else had a chance to stay here? I know I keep going on about this resort, but it can't be mine, only mine, my favorite. I know some of you all have had to stay here before, or at least thought about staying here. Sorry, I knew that was a little too zoomed in, but that's a pretty massive place to eat. They tend to have pretty decent availability and walk-up availability. You see the swan and dolphin kind of off in the distance there. Makes for a wonderful date night resort, you guys. I'm hoping it will be my favorite when I can visit one day. Yes! Alicia, I will convert you before the end, friend. I feel like I'm moving. Walking on top of this water right now. Oh man. Such a fun resort. Now, while they've toned down the paint job here, because they used to have lots of very vibrant yellows and blues and greens and oranges and pinks even, I think you can kind of see it in the Laguna Bar sign. They've really done a good job at kind of neutralizing that to match the Gran Destino building. but it used to be very, 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 very vibrant. It's not necessarily a bad change, just a change I had to get used to. Like, it broke my heart when they built the Gran Destino Tower because I saw them painting it all and I was like, no. But then we stayed in the tower and I was like, okay, I get it now. This is an amazing resort. Yeah, Nicole's getting ready to come out here in August. Getting ready to go and eat at the Toledo Tapas Bar. Whew. I think I see some of the sections of the scavenger hunt here. Look at all these different touches. Stone carvings right there in the side of the building. Like, it's Disney, don't get me wrong, but it's not so over the top, in your face Disney, which is something the moderates kind of aim for. They want you to feel the Disney touch. They want you to feel the Disney service, but they know you might not necessarily want the larger than life Disney theming and decoration. I believe this might be a shuffleboard right there. And this is all lit at night, so you can find your way back out. I tend to get turned around here trying to get to the pool, so I'll show you at least one of the other pools. There's fountain. It's gorgeous. All the clay pots collecting the water. Ah, Barbara's feeling the breezes. That's your first one of the day? Oh, friend, you should have come out here with me. I'm feeling the breeze. Sandy said, I have to say I really like this resort. Listen, all it's going to take is for you to stay here just one time. Just once. Oh, look at that. Nice, like, rotunda area in between the casitas buildings. How cool is that? It reminds me of the water fixture in the Port Orleans French Quarter Resort, which is actually going to be our next moderate. So there won't be a vote on that one because we'll know which one it is. And next week we're going to be voting for the next deluxe resort to tour. Ooh, another breeze. Okay, pool it is. Oh, I didn't realize they had stairs here. In case you wanted the stairs. All the stairs are indoors. That's interesting. Let me go out this way. I know I'm kind of like backtracking through, but I wanted to give you at least a little bit of an overview of what this all looked like. Back through here in one of the clusters of the villages. Whew. It is hot today though, I'll give it that. So while we're walking, I'll tell you a not so funny story. So my husband, Jonathan, he drives a lot for work. He's been so busy working that he has not had the time to really maintenance his car. It's his birthday today, and he texted me and said, happy birthday to me. Sent me pictures of his car, his truck. He drove the wheels off the truck. So he's had quite a challenging day. So I know your birthday wishes are going to be very well received. So thank you all for all of those. But they got something at every turn here. This is just an amazing resort. They try to keep it as interesting as possible. I know this is a really popular location for everybody to stop and take pictures. Kind of like the Epcot, the France Pavilion, where you got the water fixtures, the waterways there. I know, poor John. I felt so bad for him. Of course, I didn't know until after he called me. And he was like, yeah, I didn't have a gas station around or anything. Couldn't find anybody to help me. So he had to end up calling for help. But they didn't come for quite a while and after quite a walk. So I kind of fussed at him a little bit. I was like, why didn't you call me? So this is going to be one of your smaller pool areas, guys. So if you're looking to kind of take in one of the smaller sections, not necessarily looking to get over to the big main feature pool, you've got a little bit of a smaller pool area in each of the villages, casitas, ranchos, and cabanas for you to enjoy. They've got plenty of seating as well. So that way you don't have to go as far. You don't have to walk all the way out to the dig site, which is your main pool, back this way. You're just looking to kind of dip into the pool. It is extremely quiet here, Lindsay. You would think with as many people and as large of a resort as it is, it would be a lot more noisy, but they've done a wonderful job at making sure that they've spaced everything out. They keep the grounds all nice and well, so I think that has something to do with kind of like the noise reduction, the way like the layouts of the buildings are and the resort in general. The distribution of people, I guess, is really more so what I'm getting at. I think the casitas is the only side that really doesn't have kind of a beachy side to it. Maybe it's only cabanas, but the beaches are nice too. Just because you're maybe a building in the cabanas, like your rooms in the casitas rooms, doesn't mean you can't go and venture over to the cabanas section. You know, go take pictures, go see it, walk around. It's a gorgeous resort. That pool is more my speed. I hear that for sure. They've got lots of good pool space here. You really can't go wrong at any of the pools. All right, now is probably going to be my second favorite part of our tour today, because we're going to go back inside and I'm going to get to go and take a peek at the food. They used to have the most phenomenal nachos here, you guys. Phenomenal. And I know when they first reopened the resort after the reopenings, they did not have those nachos on the menu. And I'm curious to see if they're actually on the menu now. Let's see. While we're walking, I don't have Jonathan with me. I don't think that he's on here right now, so I can kind of talk freely about it. He'll probably miss it later, but I'm really wanting to try and surprise Jonathan for his birthday this weekend. So we were trying to come up with a place to go and eat and go and do something fun, but I'm kind of at a loss for where I think we should take him. He mentioned maybe Whispering Canyon, which is really good, but I wanted to check in with you all and see if there's a place that you would recommend. I mean, we've eaten at Walt Disney World quite a lot. I just want to see if there's a chance we could branch out a little bit, you know, do something kind of outside of our comfort zone, food-wise, maybe something different. So I want to know what your favorites are. So leave those for me in the comments. I'm going to walk under the covered walkway. It does take it down about 5 degrees. Whew. So this is the back side of the Maya Grill. Very Tex-Mex, Hispanic inspired cuisine, as I'm sure the name suggests. I don't think they're open quite yet for dinner. That breeze feels good. I'm gonna take you through the side right here by the food market, but it's also gonna be kind of the opening for the Maya Grill too. So you'll see where that is in relativity to everything. I wonder if these doors are open. Yeah, they are. All right, so this is the back of the building. This is the Maya Grill. Location available for dining. Yeah, it's a sit-down restaurant, so you'll need to see about making reservations for it. This is the new El Mercado de Coronado. They used to have a massive statue in here. It was like a birdman. It was like a person dressed up in a bird mask. They took it out. Kind of used to be where that Art Deco fixture is now along the pillar. But you can see they got breakfast lunch, dinner, grab and go options as well. But they've also got a wonderful selection of made to order meals. Ooh, sweets and treats they moved over here. Look at all the cupcake options. I need to binge off on a cupcake. We might be getting in that blue one. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back for the cupcakes. Do we like sushi? He does. I'm not so much a sushi person, but I'm willing to try it. They've got grab and go kids meals here. So what I really do like here is you can just kind of grab and take it on with you. You don't have to worry about them making it to order because they know they tend to get busier. Now some of these are going to be made to order, but they've got a grill station for like Philly cheesesteaks, burgers, chicken sandwich, chicken tender basket, bacon cheeseburger. They got flatbread pizzas over here. They'll make you smoothies, margaritas over this way. Handmade to order. They used to have the sweets over here too, so they've kind of mold everything around. Roasted mojo pork loin, hickory smoked barbecue beef brisket, jumbo Italian meatballs, and chicken parmesan. Okay, I can tell you that they used to have a little bit more of like a southwestern Texan feel to the food here, which since they've revamped everything, kind of taken out. But it is what it is, right? Oh, they did keep the soft serve ice cream and the toppings. That's nice. Wave Asian Bistro and Bar. Okay. I will definitely check that out. Thank you for that, Lindsay. For sure gonna check that one out. We're always looking for a good place to eat, especially kind of those things that are not necessarily like mainstream. We've got plenty of seating out here, but these are gonna be your beverage stations. So if you purchase those refillable drinks for the resort mugs or something else, then they've got you right here. Same thing with coffees and teas. At the end of the night, they lock everything up here behind these little grates. Just kind of an aesthetically pleasing type thing. It's not really anything other than just closing of the doors. This is the Rick's Sports Bar and Grill. So the sports bar you can just kind of walk up into. They'll seat you. This is all the convention center side. It's nothing but the boardrooms, meeting rooms, if you will, convention rooms. Las Ventanas is part of the Cafe Rick's. I think it might be a separate room, like a meeting room. They got tons of meeting space out that way. We've got the patio out this way for everybody to kind of meet and greet and wander around in. Buc-ee's. Sandy, don't tempt us. You all might be doing a Buc-ee's run this weekend with us. Is there anything I haven't tried that he's mentioned? I don't know. We'll keep the ideas coming, guys. I'm definitely open to more ideas. Ooh, they're doing a mobile order takeout. So similar to the Kona's Cafe to Go at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, they're doing a mobile order takeout here. So most of the same menu items as you can get in there when you're sitting down, you can actually order through the mobile order, the QR code there, and order it to go, take it back to your room, wherever it happens to be. They used to have a DVC booth right about here in this little cutout. They've got lots of entrances, exits all over here. Back around to the Laguna Bar right down there in case that's really more your speed. Just being right here by the main building. Oh no! So we've either missed Cafe Rick's or they haven't opened it back up yet. I'm tending to believe that they haven't opened it back up yet. I know, Buc-ee's is so much fun. Okay, looks like we just missed them because they've got a few more pastries out. Okay, 7 to 12:30. This used to be the main spot that would greet you for Coronado Springs when you enter. And this was your check-in area. So you can see all these different archways. Those were kind of like the front desk stops, if you will. You can see one of the best hidden Mickeys of all. Right up here. Disney's Coronado Springs Resort and Spa. Because this is the only moderate resort that has a spa to it. Did you know? Ooh, the Swan and Dolphin. That one might be a good idea. We had looked into trying to do the H2O this Saturday, but they're already sold out. Womp womp. But again, all built for functionality. You've got all the same USBs and outlets. They got restrooms over this way. Just a nice seating area, especially for the convention goers. You can see like right here, it's a huge like surge protector strip there for all the plugs. I like your ideas though. They're really starting to make a lot of sense here. Okay, so if you were coming in from the main way, then you see the convention centers and the restaurants down this way. Panchitos is their gift shop. So we'll stop in there and take a look at some of the resort-specific items here. Because I do love some Coronado Springs stuff. Ooh, looks like we got some lounge flies, some 50th champagne flutes. Ooh, these are nice. Wow, fancy. They've redone this whole store. It's crazy. Ooh. Okay, look at these corksicle tumblers. The new updated logo. They're all shiny. This is cute. $39.99 for those. You can get little lithographs here. Different kinds of like wine glasses. Villa del Lago. Right there. Got the Coronado bag. Ooh, I love this tumbler. This one's pretty. It's got the Gran Destino Tower. This is Bienvenido. Oh, that's cute. Oh, very cute. We got some, what are these called? Coasters, $24.99. Okay. I like that they've each got a different kind of style. They're almost like a tile. Ooh, these are the Christmas ornaments for this year. Those ornate lamps. Okay. Oh, and it lights up. That's pretty cool. Ooh, these are inventive mugs. They almost look like a Turkish coffee mug, almost. $14.99. Okay, not bad. They're pretty big though. Ooh, we got some apparel. $115 for the Tommy Bahama zipper. I know I missed the nachos. I haven't seen all this tie-dye stuff yet. This is cool. Okay. Did we just accidentally enter the new collection? Ooh, here's still some of the Vera Bradley and the Little Mermaid collection. Very neat. Got your swimwear over here. Ooh, these margarita glasses, margarita pitchers, shot glasses. Okay, these are fun. Look at how cute the little shirt is, along with the ears to match. Raglan Road, Sandy, that's a good one too. That's a really good one to consider. Thank you all so much for the suggestions. You're doing great. Ooh. There's some more. But yeah, this is kind of just standard resort souvenir type stuff. Ooh, they're still selling the H2O stuff, which you know I love. And they've also got some more spirited options here, in case you need some wine, spirits, things like that. Again, moderate resort, so you don't have any kinds of ovens or refrigerators to really contend with other than a little chiller, cooler area. So you're going to have a lot more of like grab and go options. Not necessarily anything to kind of cook in an oven necessarily. So you might be able to make some sandwiches or warm some things up in a microwave, but that's really going to be kind of it. Ooh, Alicia's like, oh, I love that ornament. Me too. I wish it was a little bigger though. It's looking a little slim, but I do like it. They've even got a few Pandora charms through here. Ooh, it says my happy place. Oh, that's cute. These are all park exclusives. Interesting. Oh, look at the little Sully right here. And they've got little Dory and the little mouse. I think it's Jacques or Gus Gus. Oh, these are neat. Look at the 50th one. It's gold. I think it's got Mickey right here. This one right here, the closest to us. Very neat. I like them. Very cool. Ooh, we've got some of the 50th bands restocked. You say Walt Disney World 50th on them. Oh, these are neat.
I'll come shopping.
We've got to shop sometime, you guys. Maybe I'll have you all come out with me Friday or something. We'll shop the jockey. Nachos for me would be cheese, meat, and lettuce. Ooh, Becky, you're speaking my language. So if you're staying on this side of the resort, not necessarily in the Gran Destino Tower, no worries. You've also got different kinds of porte-cocheres over here, which used to be your main. That actually used to be your luggage and bus stop for the resorts down this way, and airport drop off too. So it's sad to see that not utilized as often, but they can still pick you up and drop you off this side too. But it's not a bad walk over here to the Gran Destino Tower. You can see, actually, I think that one was going to Epcot. Picking up and going to Epcot over this way for this bus stop. So once you get back out here to the very main section of the building, it's not a bad walk over here to the park buses. Ooh, Cape May Cafe is a really good one. I like that thinking, Sandy. I might talk him into Cape May. But I have to admit, having to pay that extra upcharge for the crab legs now on the menu is kind of a little disheartening, because they used to have unlimited crab legs on the menu for Cape May Cafe for their seafood. See, I think I can go up this way. Yeah. And then now I think you have to pay a small upcharge for it per person, and I don't know that it's unlimited. Are all the Disney resorts walking distance to the parks? Great question. So Disney's Grand Floridian Resort you can walk to Magic Kingdom from. Disney's Contemporary Resort, a couple of weeks back we walked from the resort over to the Magic Kingdom just to kind of show you what the walk looked like. So those two I could comfortably walk from. You can technically walk from the Polynesian over to Magic Kingdom. I don't know that I would recommend it, but those are going to be really your only ones that I would recommend walking. Even though Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is very close to the Animal Kingdom Park, I wouldn't want to try and walk that one. In fact, I don't know if there's a connecting walkway at all. They're going to bus you over. So everything else is going to be either monorail, bus, Skyliner, or watercraft. Now from Disney's Old Key West Resort or Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort, you can actually walk to Disney Springs. But I know that it's not necessarily like, but it is within walking distance. And that kind of brings us back out here to the Gran Destino, you guys. I know, Sandy. And then coming off the cruise and having the unlimited crab legs on the cruise is really hard. You guys, I have to admit, watching the Wish christening ceremony today got me right in the feels. I was like, Jonathan, we gotta get on that ship. So we're working on it. We're working on it as quickly as possible. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our look at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Remember, if you have questions about the resort, feel free to reach out. It's one of my favorites. I know it kind of like the back of my hand. I love being here. I love staying here. If you have any questions about Walt Disney World resort stays or any kinds of vacations in general, please let me know. Send us a message here. I am still a travel agent, so if you'd ever like to partner on any of your vacations, let me know. Yes, Beach Club at Cotton Hollywood. Yes, Beach Club and Yacht Club you can walk to at Cotton Hollywood Studios. Yes, good save there, Lindsay. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are welcome. Yeah, I think we're going to try and, depending on how tired Jonathan is, I'm going to try and talk him into dinner tonight. I think he was really leaning more towards Saturday. I think at this point, though, he's like, I just want to shower and I want to go to sleep. Because he's been out since 4:30 this morning. Yeah, and that's a typical day for him. So give him an extra round of applause. Hi, Levi! When you do see him, because when he's out with me till like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30, he's been out all day and been up all day. So yeah, but have an amazing night, everybody. Remember, make sure you follow our link tree. We have the Ride with Randa Facebook post to vote on your next Walt Disney World Resort tour. That should be posted over the weekend. I'll make sure to do that. We're gonna have an awesome night. And make sure that we go and celebrate as best we can. But we'll be celebrating with you all as well, because I know you all want to wish him a happy birthday too in person. So don't forget to check in for the next week's resort poll. I do have the rest of the schedule for the rest of the week posted. Might be interrupting your work days a little bit. I hope that's okay. But we're going to be out at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom a little bit. Kind of debating on Fireworks Friday, so let me know if you still want a Fireworks Friday this week. If not, we can move it to another day, whatever it be. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Catch you all on the next ride. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna leave you with one last parting view. Look how cool this is. Amazing. Good night, everyone.